welcome to another episode on my YouTube channel about what happens in my life. This time it's mostly in February. You will follow me and see what happens in my life. The month started off with me waking up actually at a hotel in Helsingborg after have had a good evening the day before with a good friend of mine, having good food and good talks. And it felt like it was the beginning of the spring. So I took a walk along the harbor in Helsingborg where the sun was shining and everything looked absolutely fantastic.
When lights go out.
February meant spending a lot of time on the roads, traveling between our different offices, a lot of hours in the car, where I could also see how the spring started to come alive. As always, I also tried to take a lot of hikes in the nature, and this was a lot of sunny days where I can actually see when the spring started to rise. I had a couple of public presentations as well in February. One that was really fun was with CSR Skåne, where I was invited to talk about the energy in Sweden and how the energy production combined with heat pumps, together with people from other companies. In February I spent quite a time in Gothenburg, with living at hotel as normal. In this case I don't know why they have taped the ventilation in the room, but I had to have the window open. I'm not only having public presentations where I'm the presenter, I'm also trying to visit them. One of those was in the Swedish Refrigeration Association, where also I'm a member, where I listen on new regulations. Since I have a couple of companies, every third month I need to report taxes and doing accounting. And this is not the most fun thing to do. But I also try to take a pause when I do it, and this time I took a pause, went out in the nature and took a walk close to a paper mill that's near to our flat. The weather was fantastic and it was a great pause in the accounting.
Favorite place when spring is coming.
February also meant that it was time for me to go to the cabin, since we have been living in the flat for a month, to actually take down all the Christmas decorations. It took some time, but it was a great day doing it since the weather was nice and I could even have short sleeved on me.
When lights go out, you're in my mind.
A couple of months ago, I started a project in the cabin which is about digitalization. I've been working on connecting it, sensors everywhere so I can follow all the climate, indoor, outdoor, as well as sensors for doors and so on when I'm not there. Of course, also surveillance cameras that can monitor all the area around the cabin. It's a security measure.
Again, when the stars are aligned, we will dance.
I'm very blessed that close to where we live, both the flat and the cabin, it's a lot of nature, running water and so on. And it means that I love taking the walks this time of the year to actually see all the water, feeling the sun. Especially when you do it at sunset, you also get a fantastic light for taking pictures. But February wasn't all about going in the nature, traveling between the offices. It meant also good dinners and a bit partying. One of the things me and my wife did was going to a concert with the Swedish dance band Lasse Stefans. The fun part with this was when we were at the concert, we got a text from one of our good friends, Karo and Marcus, which were actually having a night out in Helsingborg and living at the hotel right across ours. So we spent the night partying with them. When we woke up the next day, a bit tired, we also saw that the sun was shining, so we all went out on a walk down to the harbor, watching the sun. But to be honest, it wasn't any warm weather, it was really windy and cold. But if you're Swede and the sun is coming, of course you have to go outside. That's more or less a law in Sweden. With that, I also wrap up this second video here on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you like it, and a big thank you to you that was watching it. Have a fantastic day, and let's see each other in the next episode.